Hello everybody and welcome back to Factorio. We have picked up exactly where we left off last time. And we're gonna start work on automating. I'll be honest, I forgot what I said I was gonna automate next. Green science, that was the one. So we've got much to be getting on with today. And so we're going to grab some inserters. And we're going to grab some... In fact, we're going to grab a few of everything over here. Just going to grab a stack of each. And whatever's there. It seems like we're lacking on circuits right now because we're only making the one. That should be alright as we fill these back up. And of course, when we get the higher levels, we can upgrade those to assembly machine 2s, but that's a little bit off. Potentially by the end of the episode? Question mark. We'll see. So let's set up a little bit of production, shall we? So we need a lot of gears to make these packs. So let's say we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gear machines on each side. And that gives us room to place this through the middle. And if I just add these, that should give them plenty of iron plates. There we go. And just one there and one there to keep them powered. Now see, we have to rethink that anyway. So that's fine where it is. We'll just mirror that on this side. It's not the most space efficient, but it'll do. There we go, and we're just going to put our outputs on that side. We'll let that iron go through. So in fact, we'll bring that in now. We'll start these guys up producing gears straight away. Oh. Simple answer seems to be shift these over here. There we go. Let's bring the iron in now. So we're going to split it just before we grab the other one, because this is going to be quite important to us right now. I'm just going to grab a few more transport belts too. It's the convenience that this whole system offers, is that I'm not really going to run out of any basic factory materials for now. Let's just see how much of that makes its way through. So chances are these two aren't going to see much use, so we might as well just take them out. Which certainly makes our life a lot easier because we can just plop one there. Oh. There we go. There we go. And then we're just going to route these guys up here. So we've got a full, well, let's say a full. We've got a belt of iron, we've got a belt of gears. We also now need a little bit of... So inserters, if I'm right, yes, they need electric circuits. So let's just grab our little tried and tested block. There we go. And now, how are we going to lay this out? So, turn it that way first of all. Stack 4 of them here, I suppose. See, no, but we want these to be on this side of the belt. It's gonna look a bit ugly and dumb and stupid, but it will work. Oh, speaking of ugly and dumb and stupid, nice little biter attack. So that's going to balance those once they're made. So let's just fill these guys in. Bish bash bosh. Grab all of these. One, two, oh, a bit of autosave lag, there we go. Oh, and we forgot to put in the copper ones. So we'll need to bring copper feed down here too, but that's fine. So what we can do is we can just split. We can reroute this a little bit. Bring this one off. In fact, why don't we just have this hug this. Brilliant. There we go. At some point this week that'll clear out. In the meantime, all the way down here. There we go. Before we put all the rest of them belts in, we'll put in the poles so that we can just drag. I need some up here, and I'm constantly crafting them when I mean to just pick them up. I feel like a bit of a numpty. We need the lights. Can't forget the lights. You guys can see what is happening over here when it gets dark. In fact, probably do with a few more over there, so I'll get some ready. And there we go. Doop de doop de doop. There we go. So we now have our lines of iron gears and circuits, all of which go into inserters, 2 of which go into transport belts, which we will have actually crafting a bit further up just to get these on the loop, because we don't actually need any of these raw ingredients for the logistics science pack. We do need copper plates and gears, so the copper in fact will have to run along here. We'll grab a split of gears. Let's just say here. And this will be where we make our red packs. Let's clear out these trees so we've got a little bit more room to work in. And we'll pop down a few assembly machines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just enough room. And then we bring... Ooh, see, now that's going to be a bit of an issue. No, it's not, see, because we'll take them this way instead. In fact, I'm not even sure I want to set this up here because I ideally want to get one belt that is the output for both green and red packs. Or do I? Yeah, I think I do. So let's scoop up all of this. You know, let's finish making the green pack ingredients first. So what do we need for that? We've got circuits. We've got... So I'm almost making like a small little bus down here. And that's probably the end of the line for gears anyway, so that's fine. Because we'll split these off here. And continue our little line round. Brilliant. So, once we've got rid of these few items in the way, we can start crafting our transport belts here. That's probably way too many. Let's just do 4. Because I think we're going to run into supply issues very quickly otherwise. Pop 2 little poles in each of there. And another little doot. Everybody's got everything they need. So this is going to make our double-sided belt of... Ah, see, we've run into a problem. Well, we have no green science to continue our research, so we can't. That's why we need to expand all of this stuff. So yeah, we've got our transport belts on both sides, just for a bit extra storage. And we'll do our inserters. We'll do them just here. And I think that will be good. So we're going to need to think about our belts here. And I think since we need gears on their own for... We've already separated those. In fact, I'm just going to run those up this side because I don't think I'm going to use them all this space. In fact, I might use this space to make red belts. Red packs, I'm not sure. But we want to put at least 2 of these items on the same belt. And I think the easiest way to do that is put iron and gears on this belt. And just run everything this way. And that means picking up all of this. Whoops. And running these up a bit. There we go. So now we pop one there, one there, one there, one there, and these are making inserters. And we want one there, one there, one there, one there. And same as there, 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 and there. And then a little power pole to tie them all together. That's going to start making inserters. Same dealio as the transport belts. We just want to get them all out onto a belt. So that we can... Oh, it bothers me that that doesn't line up quite right, but that's fine. Because now we'll run these up here. And here is our... Ooh, weird wiggly belt, but I like it. Here's our ingredients for our science packs. So, I think I want 10 for each. So I need another 1, 2. There we go. And the way I'm going to separate this is, in fact, take all of this back, believe it or not again. I'm going to build the output first and work backwards. So I want the output along this line. Which means I need the inserters along here like this. Right, so that's 13, so I need to take 3 off the other end. Oh, 3 there, that'll do, yeah, that's perfect. And I have run out of belts. So let's just quickly pop over to the shop over here. Excuse me, Mr. Belts. Sir, I would like lots of your finest merchandise. There we go. Finish off that line. And then we're going to pop the same amount on the other side. And we're going to feed in... Oh, there's a big rock there in the way. I'm going to fill in this side for the red packs. And we're just going to go along and pop all of these on there. And then putting them like this so that they are easier to connect by the power poles. Dish, dosh, douche. These ones might be different. So let's say we put it there. Means that has to go there and there. Which means these outputs can only be here and here. There we go. So every time we need one of them, pop one down. That should be alright. And then one there. One there. One there. One there. One there. One there. And one there. Just mirror those. And we'll take these out so that we can underground it. It turns out I've been a little bit dumb. Oh, but have I? Yes. Yes, I have. So some of these ain't going to connect. So we'll just have to do some fancy, beautiful diagonal stuff. But we'll just say this is extra redundancy, if anybody asks. So we're going to put the green packs in here. And red packs in that. All I need to do now is connect these up. Lovely. And that is going to bring our belt, which is half loaded with green and half loaded with red packs. Lovely stuff. We're going to feed this into some labs. So we're going to go grab the old ones that we had over this way, and we're going to take up all this too. So we can say goodbye to all of this disgusting spaghetti. So we can remove all of this nonsense. Most of this was all just horrible temporary stuff I'd set up, and it stayed for far longer than I wanted it to. There we go. See, the copper isn't even struggling yet. It's really easy to visualize on this how much of your resources you're using, because these bars essentially act as indicators. The iron's going perfectly strong. Just restock while we're here. There we go. And what we're going to do is we're going to put 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to chain the next lot. Oh, see, I've messed up already. We'll do this. It's the same as 2 inserters, but I think it looks cooler. And it also lets us get more stuff off of a different belt when we get new research packs coming in. So that's going to be quite cool. Now these are going to load up very quickly. There we go. And what we're going to do is we're going to research first. What should we get first? I think a good shout would be automation 2, because that's going to help make our little mini mall of inserters a little bit faster. And look at how quickly this is rocketing up. So we're also going to set up a little bit of personal automation. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean, this is personal to me. I want these horrible biters dealt with in the most efficient way possible, so I am employing as many measures as I have to, and one of those is turret production. Because look, see, they've just wiped out a turret. Another turret life lost when, frankly, it was unnecessary. So we are going to drag iron out this side, because this would be a perfect place to set up a little bit of turret production here. Lovely. Let's start on military 2. So that is going to let us get the Pearson rounds, which are more effective bullets, and the grenade, which is really useful for clearing out trees and bases, which we have a few to deal with. Just a couple. Nervous laughter. Okay. That's not stressful at all. Let's pop 4 of these bad boys down. Oh, and we've already finished that so quickly. So we'll research the military science pack, but we will not be crafting this up for a while. We're going to be sitting on that one a little bit. Oh, I've messed this up a little bit. They should be the other way around. Is it easy to swap that? Yeah. There we go. Just gonna have to swap these around like this. And we'll pop some fast inserts on there. In fact, we'll just increase that. Because very soon we're going to end up with the new power poles. But right now that is an issue. Okay, we'll just go for one for now. But once we get better power poles, that will definitely help. Pop them all down there. So let's bring this down. So let's just connect up and output for all of these. Send these into a chest like everything else. Let's just clear up this mess. There we go. Should be plenty. It's already producing gun turrets, so let's just cap this chest. And now, the last thing I want to work on today is I just want to increase our stone production for stone bricks a little bit. So I think it's time to take these up. $209 walls, that's not bad. Let's just pop down a little patch here. There we go, and let's feed these. No, let's just run this over here. We can get easy access to some coal. We'll just split this right here. It's not going to use a lot at all. Will do it. Oh, we're getting attacked. Turret's getting a bit hurt. Let's go zap it up a bit. How close is... There's no more biters in the area, so it looks like we're okay for now. That's that nest we wiped out before. As a reminder to all the aliens, turn up on our doorstep, this is what will happen to you. So even though this belt, see, is starting to falter a bit because we're using so much, because the other belt is also filling in, we're getting a full belt out, and that's not really slowing down production of anything in the factory at all. So we're going to connect these up with some inserters. Plonk, 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 plonk. And we're going to connect some inserters to the other sides. We'll use these to drag the stone bricks away. Oh my, what's happening? Ah, ironically the gun turret production is getting attacked. Oh, it's a big squad, okay. Alright, I'm coming, boys. Blast them all to hell. Quickly repair this. Zap everything back up. We have one of them there, there, and there. There and there. There and there. And then we'll just grab... Oh my gosh, there's so many in there. Oh, and our turret has been destroyed over here. Oh no, the radar got destroyed. Okay, we're taking quite a lot of hits over by the power plant now that we're using a lot more production. So we definitely want to get these walls ready ASAP. Even if it's just to start blocking off some biter routes, funneling them towards where the turrets are. So that is definitely going to help with our biter infestation problem. And all hooked up. So we've got stone turning into stone bricks, of which I am going to keep 500 stack. And then we're going to move these along a belt here. And we'll give 4 machines crafting walls for us. So none of this is anything like a permanent factory. I'm just laying out machines to do me crafting, to help me set up the base, really. You never, unless you're really good at forward thinking, you're not going to be able to plan your whole base from the get-go. So I think it's a good idea to play around a bit, get to know the map first, figure out where all the good deposits are, where you'd want to build a base, where you'd want to run your production lines, and go from there, because it's a bit pointless doing it all from the get-go. And we are going to go get a few more mines for this stone patch here, just before we wrap up. And off camera I am just going to, in fact, it'll be good to take a little tour of the factory, see how we're doing. So we're going to run around and we're just going to check all the turrets. We've got ammo and there's enough turrets everywhere. There we go. Output priority left, input priority right. There we go. So that's going to feed a lot more stone into the stone bricks. So we're going to put walls in this, and we've limited the chest so it only makes 10 stacks. Well, it seems like a lot, but walls are used very quickly. So it's definitely worth it to have that many. We're just going to cheat a little bit. We're just going to pop a little bit extra in these machines to get the production started. There we go. So let's have a look. Let's turn off the pollution real quick. So we've got Gurn turrets covering very little of our base these days. So that stone patch that we've just set up is unprotected, as is this. Turret or two along here, and really I just want them to be in range of each other, so that if one's getting attacked super close up by a big horde, the two around it can help fire on it, help clear it off, and get it back up fighting quicker than it would have been otherwise. This is fairly open ground, so I'm just gonna spread out a little bit. And now we're getting attacked over here again. Right, this turret is getting seriously overworked, so I need to give it a lot of allies. Let's get this rock out of the way. I really don't seem to like my radar over here, but I do need a vision, unfortunately, lads. So you're going to have to just sort of put up with it. We've got another one down here. There we go. So we've got a few more set up there. Now where is our... Oh, see, now we've got no ammo production, which is unfortunate. So I think that's something we can just bung at the end of this line. But we'll do that shortly. In fact, no, we'll do that now because we need that quite quickly. If I'm going to be turreting up all over the place. One and... A spacer of one assembly machine is perfect for fitting in a chest powered by 2 inserters. And now I think we're going to research logistics too, just because of the red belts. Sometimes I think those longer undergrounds can definitely come in super useful. Do we need any more inserters right now? No, we don't. I'm just trying to clear out this sort of yucky iron backlog. I think maybe the best way to do that is just eat the iron off of the belt, because it's getting pretty well supplied, so it's just never going to trickle in. See, look, it's already near enough backed up, and we were munching that for a good few seconds there. We've got plenty of copper, so we'll just bung that in these. There we go. So we'll put some turrets up by here. These labs are especially tasty in the eyes of the biter. They really like to come and munch on your electricity. Which frankly is rather rude. It's not quite half a stack, but it'll do for now. And we're just going to stick a few further out with a little bit less ammo. Just in case. Try anything weird. Oh, and we're getting attacked down at the stone. Oh boy. That is what I get for not putting ammo in any of my turrets. Get my stone mining patch destroyed. Oh my lord, there's so many of them. Right, let's just repair this up. There we go. I love that little drill noise it makes. So satisfying. So let's get these all powered up. Again. That's what I wanted to pick up, thank you. There we go, and just gonna go back and grab more of the ammo from the crafting system, and we'll pop that in them turrets. And we'll call it about done today. So just for a little personal project. Just gonna pop bit of stone in there, a little bit of coal in there, and a little bit of iron, and we're just going to get a little bit of steel crafting up here just so I can make a few more. A few of these faster crafters, because things like ammo I'm going to be coming and eating quite a lot of. Just straight out of the assembling machine, so that's going to be useful to have quite a lot stockpiled every time I come back to it. And there we go, we've got enough for one. And there it is. So now notice that this 1 second craft time still, but because this crafting speed is 0.5 and this is 0.75, this is technically 1.5 times the speed of this one. So for every 3 this makes, this will make 2. But not for long, because once this is made, one more piece of steel, I will have another one. And now they're both working 1.5 times as fast. So ultimately, for every 2 products, every 2 clips we would have had before, we've now got 3. It doesn't sound like a big increase, but it really, really is. So I think the last thing now I want to do is get... Oh, see, this is our problem exactly. Get our base a little bit better defended, because we're going to start getting attacked quite a lot more now that we've upped our production of iron and copper. So I think the copper, yeah, currently undefended on this side, so we're going to start laying down things up there, I think. And we'll just go grab a few more magazines. And have we got gun turrets being produced? I don't think we do. It's been a few days between this cut and the last cut. In fact, it's been Christmas and New Year, so it looks like it's taken me a second to get my things together. It's because it is. If I can take all of these. Can't hurt. Right. So let's go and we'll disassemble this at some point, so we can reduce the footprint of our base a little bit. And when we need it, we're going to fill in this copper. But right now, we've got plenty of supply, because we're not really using it. I do also want to set up at some point a dedicated green circuit production area, because it's going to really help us going forward. So let's just donk a few more turrets along this line and up and around the mine area. And we will do something a bit more permanent later on. This is just to protect what is ours for now. And this should do. Don't think we're going to be in too much danger because there's water in that direction. So let's get our ammo and start dishing it out. Did I only ghost place these? I've been playing on a game with logistics and construction robots recently in the meantime, and oh, I kind of forgot I don't have them. Close enough will do. Oh, something got destroyed. Oh, just a turret down here. Right, we're backing up our defense a little bit. I'm just going to leave them to be destroyed so I know when they're a bit useless out there. So, drop half. Drop half. And I'm sorry if you can hear my adorable cats meowing in the background. They're very much vying for my attention right now, and I'm afraid I just can't give them at this second, because we are getting attacked. What am I doing? There we go. Just there we go. So then go half, half, full. Grab half of that and dunk them in there. Right, that'll do for now. Should stop us getting attacked for the minute. And with that, we've finished logistics 2, so we can move on to one of my favourite parts of this game, the railway network. It's going to be a little while till we can use it though, unfortunately, so I think for right now we would be better off researching probably towards cars for the minute, which means we need engines, which we can in fact start researching. Now that also needs steel, so we're going to need to ramp up iron production a little bit. But we've got a little bit more on this patch we could harvest just for steel. So we'll just see where it takes us. Now, this could be going through a bit better, but that's only because we're remaking all those gun turrets, and it's pretty much done. And it doesn't look like the iron gears are struggling at all there. Could maybe do with being balanced just to... well, no, because it's not going to change the amount of throughput we have. It's not even being used off both sides, so it's not at all a problem. So I think we can call this episode pretty soon. I'm just going to double check that we're okay. I think let's turn on pollution. See if there's any biter bases we need to deal with immediately. See, this could be an issue soon. Coming up this way. But we are quite well protected. The only issue we really have is this little gap in our armor here. Oh, and there's some down here, I guess. Yeah, we'll go shore up that gap too. Go grab some more rounds, hopefully. Ah, no, see, this is a little bit of an issue because... well, no, it's taken from both sides of the belt when it needs to, it's fine. This is doing fine. Plenty of coal. Just top up. Grab whatever steel's in there. And there we go, there's another 372. We can now also craft the piercing rounds at some point. But all of these things all require steel, so that is going to be next episode's big push. It's getting steel set up. And maybe a few defenses too if we have the time. So we were going to go down to the bottom right actually, weren't we? And we were going to shore up this little gap here because I'm noticing this turret's taking a bit of damage. Which means it probably won't withstand a lot more. So let's... kadonk, kadonk, kadonk. We've got engines done. Got cars on the way. Most of this early research will all happen quite quickly and then it'll start to spread out a little bit as we get further and further down the line, and I inevitably don't build enough production of science packs. There we go. And it starts to dry up a little bit, but that is a bit down the line yet. In fact, we'll leave those in our gun, just in case. So we'll see how many walls have we got. We'll grab another couple of stacks of those, because I think next episode we're going to start setting up. See, this iron would probably... it's a lot more ideal than this, because this is a terrible, terrible starter patch. We're going to mine through this very quickly soon. So this maybe would be a good place to start. Oh, let's see, our turrets are getting engaged there, we can't see. But they must be doing okay, because there's no more alerts going off. So we'll take this iron, and we'll take this coal, and we'll create a steel production somewhere here. We'll have to build walls down, probably around here, into the water, I would imagine. Try and grab this oil in it as well. It's not very much, but it'll get us started. And maybe something up here as well. Maybe, oh, there's a big patch up there. A little bit of copper too. So let's set our aim for the next episode to get steel sorted, and then the episode after that, I think we're going to try and get a big wall going around our base and try and secure the whole region inside, because if we can manage that, we should be okay. Thank you, though, very much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and especially tell me if I've been very, very late like I have with this episode. Like I said, I started recording this on the 22nd of December, and it's probably coming out the day I finished recording this. So apologies for the delay there, guys. But I hope you enjoyed the video. A bit sporadic as it may be. The next one should hopefully be a bit more focused. Catch you later, guys.